This has been a rough night. I had to basically, I really had to restart my whole computer. I am so sorry for being late to the party. I had to restart my whole computer. Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. What's up? Hey, everyone. What a night. Just to get started was a journey. I am so mad. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a while, hasn't it? It has been a while. Not only did I have to restart my whole computer, then when I try to do the channeling for Jin's past life, like that took me a minute. That took me a minute too. So yeah, I just been having like difficulties all around trying to be live. Sorry for being late. What's up, everyone? Hey, Shelly. Hey, Small Alien. Oh, we got new people. We have Kay and some unknown user. What's up, Leslie? Oh, y'all miss me? Really? Y'all really miss me? You sure you really miss me? So how was everybody's past 2 weekends without me? Oh, you didn't know? Oh, I thought I put all the warnings out on Twitter and my Tumblr. Oh, y'all weekend was boring. Hi, Monica. You're new to the channel. You miss me. Oh, really? You recently subscribed? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lord, somebody Wi-Fi is low. Oh, okay. It's your first time catching the live stream. Okay. What's up, Jake? You gonna be my mod tonight? Well, welcome, Monica. Welcome to this crazy live stream. Hopefully it's not gonna get too crazy. It's just a reading. It's just a reading. But I have asked everybody to kind of like hold off on the BTS questions to the end of the reading, and then we can all like, chat about whatever's going on. Not too much went on with BTS, right? Not too much. That's why I don't really have no tea. Y'all keeping PG tonight? Oh, okay. Um there's not gonna be tea time tonight because I mean there's nothing really going on. And everything we discuss is like in our past tea time. So um okay, so let me get started with this Jin past life reading. Let's see. It wasn't too dramatic. It wasn't too dramatic. It wasn't too. It's dramatic, but it's not like that. It's not tragic. There you go. It's not tragic. Nothing tragic happened to him. Nothing tragic happened. So that's a good thing. So let me pan down to the. My light is in the way. Okay, I think that's gonna be good enough for now. Yeah. All right. So, all right, starting off with Jin Jin. What is going on with Jin Jin? So he was a man in this past life. In this past life, he was a man in his past life. This past life took place in Rome. So this past life took place in Rome in the Roman era. They said in the height of the Roman era, and he was a young man. Actually, he was rich. His family was rich, and he was actually a writer. So let me get to these cards where they describe his past love life. So yeah, he was a writer. He was a writer. He was constantly having battles with authority figures who tried to control the content that he wrote and what he was writing. He was a pretty successful, pretty well known writer. So he was constantly battling with authority figures who try to control what he was writing. For his love life, he did get married because I have this card right here. He did get married to a woman that had this kind of earthy energy to her. You know what? Oddly enough, I was shown that she did have dark curly hair, just like in this picture. Wow, that's really creepy. Anyways, let's see. Then she was a healer, a medicine woman. Yeah, she was a healer. She was like the neighborhood's healer. And then forgiveness. So what they told me about their marriage was that like it was very complicated and dramatic, and that they were both pretty much kind of like cheating on each other, and it built a lot of resentment. And Jin was not able to like fully forgive her, and wasn't able to fully forgive like what was going on in the marriage because there was a lot of fighting and a lot of dramatic stuff happening in this marriage. I keep hearing like it's a very complicated and bumpy marriage. So I was trying to ask them too was why did they cheat so much in the marriage? And they said because they cheated to make each other jealous because they really loved each other. So they cheated to make each other jealous, and it just built more resentment and anger. And I was trying to ask, how did it play out into this lifetime, which was basically he's much more cautious when getting into relationships with women. Like he's much more cautious. He's going to make sure that the person is right for him before he just jumps into marriage. So that's probably why we keep getting the cards on is he going to marry soon? Is no, he's probably not going to marry soon. He's probably going to be the last one to marry because of what happened in his past life. Okay. So for what was his life purpose? I got I got freedom was supposed to be his life purpose. In that past lifetime, it says you're free to do what you choose. So I got freedom. Then I got school, and it says the answer that you're seeking involves school. And so I pulled another card because I wanted to know what was he supposed to be going to school for? What was the purpose of school? And then I got teaching. So I guess he was going to go to school to teach something, but I don't think that he ever got to complete this purpose or get to this purpose because of that freedom. Like he wanted his freedom, and he was too busy fighting with like authority figures about what he wanted to write. And then too, they said that he felt very like stifled and controlled with his career and his writing and everything. But yeah, so that was his purpose. And then for the lessons that he did learn during this lifetime, I got let's see, that these two cards like fell out. And that okay, so what he did learn was that if he kind of rests and rejuvenates, or I would say if he rests or relaxed, he knew how to rest and relax and not worry about this door to value. He knew how not to worry about being successful. It's as if he knew he already had these things, and that he it's as he could be relaxed in the thought of knowing that he just will have automatic success in like whatever he did. So that's how I paired these two cards up. He learned that in that past life. Any idea what the authorities wanted to censor him about? The authorities didn't want to censor him. The authorities wanted to control like what he wrote about. Like they wanted to control like the subjects that he was writing and how he wrote things. Like they wanted to control like his actual content. Um, but yeah, okay. So what he did learn was how to master his craft and offer his gifts, to the world. And then for the four forces, I wanted to read this one because I forgot the definition on that. I'm still pretty new to these cards. Let me see. The four forces was all right. The four forces was this could be a very creative period for you. Take action, creative projects, or work related endeavors that require more time and attention. The work you do now could yield great rewards later. Make sure you engage in extra activities with joy and optimism. You are always planting your energy into the Akashic records of life. So work towards your goal and remember to plant hope and happiness along with all the interactions you take. That's just funny because it seems like that's what he's doing now in this life. So I guess that's what he brought with him into this life, is to create joy with his work. And I guess that's what he learned to do from this past life. Because I did hear that he was a very like successful writer, and everybody did love his writing. So I mean, I think that's what he did learn to take with him over, into this lifetime, which he is bringing joy to other people too while working. So I think that's why he always feels like he has to create like this upbeat um environment, is because I guess from what he learned in the past life. So let me see, what else did he learn how to do? He learned how to ground himself, go deep, explore your roots. I wanted to read that one too, because that card rarely pops up for me. I always get the fogged in card or something. Let's see. Oh, it says that take your time to ground yourself in what is truly essential. Remember what's important in life. Let go of everything else. Let go of the busyness and the frantic pace of life. Be present in the moment. Release the flurry of worry about the future or rehashing the past. This is a time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Things may not always be what they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Explore your roots. Something that seems closed may in fact be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, life, and abundance. So I guess he learned how to like kind of sit quietly to himself and ground himself and really think things through. Navigating the stars, follow your bliss. I really want to say with this card, what I picked up was he really learned how to follow like his joy in life. Like he really learned how to follow his most highest joy. But I am gonna read that. It says, trust your gut, have faith that the higher power is directing your life, believe, allow your life decisions to dictate by what opens your heart and by what brings you joy. Relax, be patient, follow your bliss. Your life is divinely guided. All is going according to a wonderful plan for your life. Be confident that all is well. So, yeah, he learned how to just kind of like relax and trust where the universe was taking him. And he also learned just to, do the things that he enjoys, do the things that make him happy. So he's learned that too in that past lifetime. But I did think it was interesting that he really learned how to take joy with him and try to brighten up everybody's life and make a joyous environment and have fun creating and working. Like, thought that was interesting. Okay, so for the lessons he didn't get to learn, let's see. Got this lookout card in upside down position. Sending the mountain. Okay, so I want to say that he did not learn how to resolve his issues with love. He didn't learn how to be more of, the loving, kind man, like in a relationship and marriage. I mean, per se, like the man holding the heart. He didn't, because card is more like not not resolving issues or family issues or somebody coming into your life to help you resolve these issues. And I really don't think that he really resolved his issues with love and relationships and try to understand how that works and functions. He did not learn how to untie himself from that marriage or whatever's in his life. He didn't learn how to untie himself, which really brings me to this card. The lookout card upside down means like you didn't learn how to cope with very difficult losses in life or very difficult things or situations in life. You didn't learn how to resolve them or cope with them very well or how to deal with them and get through with them very well. And I think that's why this all tied up card had came up too, because since he didn't learn how to deal with that well, he didn't learn how to like untie himself emotionally so he can deal with it. And plus two, what I picked up on this too is that's probably why he complains a lot in this lifetime. Why the members always say he complains a lot is because, yeah, like he really doesn't know how to like deal or cope well with difficult situations. And so that's probably why he does continue like complain a lot or is the most vocal about things that are very discomforting to him because he didn't learn how to deal with it in that past lifetime. Probably in this current life, he is probably learning how to deal with it. So this card is opening up to your spiritual source. Again, I thought it was funny, like in his solo reading, how like he's closing himself off to his intuition. And I don't think that he ever learned how to open himself up to his own intuition. I don't think he learned how to do that. I think he closed him, like, I just think like he was blocked somehow, some way, and it's probably from a prior lifetime, and he didn't learn how to block himself in this lifetime. And again, this, I think, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Again, I think this is still in relation to the cards of how he has not learned how to just deal with situations that are very dramatic or like a discomfort to him. Like I don't think he's learned how to keep moving forward no matter what. And then I asked, like, what did he not surrender in his past life? And it was, he didn't surrender to his intuition. Like I said, that's like a repetitive theme with him. And he didn't surrender to his intuition. It says, tune into your inner voice, be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So nope, he didn't surrender and listen to his intuition. I think that if he did, he probably would have got out of this marriage and knew how to deal with things a little bit better. But since he did not listen to his intuition or was blocked from it, that, yeah. I would say maybe his past life was so, like there were some parts of it that was miserable and then some parts of it that was kind of good. But that's what he did not learn. Um, let's see, what is next? So these are the steps that he could take to heal his past life. All the steps he could take to heal his past life. So let's see what the guides are telling him to do. I'll get to those cards later. Yeah, let me start off with these from this deck. So, okay. These cards is really fishy to me because interestingly enough, it's like the contract, it's as if they're saying that he wants to feel secure, but in order for him to feel secure and safe and stable is to be a part of this contract. I don't think it's a life contract. I think it's a contract with BTS or the members or something to do with work. And that for him to feel this way, he needs to stay in this contract and that it would be very successful and victorious for him. It's as if they want him to go this way because somehow, some way it's going to be a part of his healing. Maybe there's something that he really needs to feel, he needs to learn how to feel secure and stable in. But something about this is a part of like his healing, like a part of a lesson that he needs. And I think the universe is trying to tell him to stay within that. Also with these cards, I got this card upright, but then I got these two cards like in the reverse position. I'm gonna read these two cards, but this card, we got this card with the Jungkook past life reading, where it was like will, wisdom, and mind. It's like Jin is actually very powerful and that he can combine like all the elements to like help him in life. Like he has the power for all of that. And even though he has the power, I really feel like he's blocked from this power in some sort of way. I think he's very blocked in this. Yeah, I'm gonna read the Three of Roses. Okay. It says, see. Actually, I'm not going to read the Three of Roses. I'm on Two of Forces, so let me read Two of Forces. Let me see in reverse. In reverse, it says it indicates the winds of change or conflict are blowing around you. Don't try to fight, or you may be uprooted. Instead, stay flexible, bend with the demands of the times. While it may appear to be a period of total upheaval, like the willow, you are strong and capable of bending without breaking. Stay centered yet adaptable within the circumstances swirling around you. You have a deep and strong roots in your spiritual identity, so rely on them now. The cycle of uncertainty will pass. In the meantime, let yourself be open to the guidance of the Akashic records, and you are grounded in your wisdom and truth. Let yourself receive the power there. So now I'm picking up on maybe he's having some kind of trouble with some kind of contract or something that has to do with work or the group. Some kind of project he's having trouble with that he's fighting against, and they're trying to tell him not to fight against it because I think this is a big, huge step into healing his past life. Let me try to find Three of Roses. Go to this doggone book. Okay, so Three of Roses reverse says, um, reveals a serious split from the fun-loving child within, from your own spirit. And from your union with the natural world, it's also a time when you seem to have lost your enthusiasm for life. Try not to take things too seriously. It's important to find a joyful purpose, something that truly makes your heart sing. Meditate more, do the things that make you happy. Open your heart to your own radiant self, to dancing and happy beings who are only a breath away. I'm sensing that maybe he's going through some kind of period where he's not really dissatisfied, not satisfied with something. Oh, I think too, it might be like situation that might be bringing up feelings that he felt in his past life with the whole control and discontentment that he had with feeling that he was stifled in his creativity. And I'm thinking that in order to heal that feeling, he's going to have to sign up to whatever this project is so he can get that feeling back where he doesn't feel stifled, or he can get back his fun loving spirit. It's like they're guiding him to do something. Let me see. So I got stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. I have trust that there's a divine plan. So he's going to have to trust in whatever this project is. He's going to have to trust where the guides are leading him. Answering the call, the time is now. Usually, this is like answering the call to your intuition, like answering your calling. So they're really trying to get his attention and watching the back, lie back, rest, and relax. So they really want him to go into like some kind of calm meditative state. Like it's as if like they're like his intuition is really trying to get his attention. And they're telling him to trust in where they're trying to guide him. And I think they're trying to guide him to whatever this project is, whatever this contract is. They want him to go into that direction. All right. So, what he must surrender in order for him to heal this his current past life. So it says surrender old and outdated beliefs about yourself, letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life. So, yeah, I think he needs to surrender thoughts of feeling like he can't be creative the way he wants to, because I think that's what the feelings that's coming up for him a lot. And I think that he needs to let go of that belief, like there's nothing really holding him back in this lifetime. So, yeah, he got that card. And then he has the surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Wow. That goes for the lessons that he didn't learn, that he needs to learn how to accept the difficulties and stop denying them and go through them and learn from them. So he must surrender that denial. Surrender to inner peace. It says cultivate inner peace on the daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So yeah, they're really telling him to get into a meditative like state and do meditation and calm himself. Also it says surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to center. So I would say in order to heal him, order to heal the past life for him, is he's really going to have to go into this contract with something with his job that is going to help him heal, hopefully help him go within, listen to his intuition, help him deal with difficulties, help him achieve the inner peace, help him feel like he's not stifled in his creativity, or there's somebody holding him back, or he must have to fight with authorities to get what he wants. Like, I think that's what he's going to have to surrender and drop in order to heal and really learn. So yeah, I think that's all I really got for Jin. Yeah, that's all I really have for Jin. But I also feel like he has some strong like intuitions that he is trying to block out and not listen to. I think he's scared of it for some reason. But yeah. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say I was also told like about his past life with his childhood was that like he came up um he was born into like, a rich family, and they supported his writing career, and they supported his writing career till it got pretty successful to where he could sustain himself, and then he ended up helping the family financially. So his life was pretty good, but at the same time dramatic because of that marriage. But yeah, that's it with Jin. You think everything really fits him? Um, yeah, it was kind of dramatic. It was kind of dramatic, but great reading. Yeah, it was kind of dramatic, wasn't it? Why does he keep reincarnating to rich families? Maybe there's something to learn there. I think too with rich families, I want to say with rich families, there's a certain, I think the lesson with rich families, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the whole lesson with rich families is like because rich families have like this lesson with control issues. Like they have a certain amount of control that they like to have over people's lives. Like either the family likes to control or the situation surrounding the family is like on some control stuff. So I think the lesson there is to kind of like realize that the control is just an illusion and that like nobody really controls you the way you think that they control you in your life. And when you break free of their control, it's like when you really like learn what you're supposed to learn. So I think that's what he is learning, like how to feel like, or how to like finally realize that control is just an illusion, that nobody really has control over you unless you give them that control, but nobody really has control or power over you. But, you know. Sorry. I didn't mean to get that deep into it, but I think that's what the whole issue is when you plan to reincarnate into rich families. I think the lesson is to realize that control is an illusion. Why do I think he's afraid of his intuition? Um since he had such a strong card, um where is that card? Now cuz I'm looking at these cards now. Hold on. Since he had the will and the wisdom and the in this mind card, it let me know that he's a very powerful, intuitive being. And usually too, what blocks out your intuition is like anything traumatic that has happened to you in your childhood or anything that you've been programmed to feel guilty about. So I don't know if you've been programmed to feel guilty or fear about listening to his intuition, but I think that's why he's blocking it. I think that's really why he's blocking his intuition. Um um who was he in his past life? He was a writer in his past life. He was a writer in Rome in his past life. You know what? It's kind of funny because it was like who else was in Rome? So who was in Rome? It was Jin, Taehyung, and Jungkook in Rome. They all three had past lives in Rome, and then Jimin and Namjoon had past lives in Egypt. And J-Hope was the only one that had a past life in Asia. And this is all just all recent past lives. Do you think Jin interacted with other BTS members in his past life? Yeah, I think they all shared a past life together. My God, Jake, when in Rome. um, I wonder what they liked about Rome so much that they just had to reincarnate there. Because I don't really like Rome, but I think I had a bad past life in Rome. I really hate Rome. I don't think my past life in Rome was fun because I really don't like Rome. um, trying to read anything. The shade I threw at Rome. I don't. Like, I get so mad at Rome. Like, y'all don't know. Like, I think I had a bad past life in Rome. I do not like it. Leslie, you have a theory. You think they're a soul family. I think that BTS is a soul group. Yes, I do. Tae Jin-guk. Rome is quaking. Oh Lord. Um, I'm seriously shook. I probably was an animal in your past life. A soul group is like a soul family where basically, you know, when you're on the other side, people call the other side heaven, but I call it the other side. Usually on the other side, it's like you have like a soul group that you're in, like a family that you're in, and with these different souls, like you all agree that you're going to come into this life and play a certain role for each other, so you can all help each other grow. And sometimes that whole soul group can reincarnate at the same time in the same life, or some people reincarnate together in that soul group in another life, or some of those other people, or maybe two or three people reincarnate together in another life, like things like that. It's all it can go so many different ways, so many different variations. It's very interesting. That's why I like reading books about people's different past lives and why they decided to reincarnate, because I mean there's so many different variations on why you come here and who you decided to come here with and why and all that stuff. Yeah, sometimes they become each other guides, yeah. Or sometimes they protect each other, or they become each other's protector, or things like that. You know, you agree to play so many different roles for people to help them grow that yeah, past life stuff and reincarnation is very interesting. But I like the stories too, is like when people come into this life remembering very detailed of their past life, and like they can give you like the location and all that stuff, and you can actually go to the location. I seen this one documentary with this one little boy who remembered being a little boy in London. I think I think it was some island in London, and he remembered living there, and he remembered the exact spot and exact place. His mom took him to that place. And when he went there, he remembered everything. He remembered the house he lived in, and he remembered how he died too. It was crazy. What Jake said, I think I may have been an agent in my past life. Not sure. What type of agent? Like a spy? I find it interesting when little kids remember their past lives. Yeah, I think it's interesting too. Partners they had in past life comes to this life too. Yeah, some partners that you had in your past life do reincarnate into this life. Dumb A, we're not having tea time tonight, so you didn't miss anything. You just missed a live reading of Jin. Yeah, I've been interested in reincarnation stories. A YouTuber called Kendall Ray made a video on it recently. Oh, JJ, really? You were at an investigation site? Hmm. So like a cop, I guess. You had two guys by your side. Do you remember what time period it was, Jake? What, a woman was trying to seduce you, Jake? Really? Leslie said, I know I reincarnated most often, also always into poor families with bad families stuff. It's a whole struggle. Um, well, I mean, there's a lesson to learn being in poor families too. Let me see. Oh, Monica, you thought that you were in the Holocaust. Wow. Jake J said he's not sure about what time period, but you were wearing a suit, and I was also taking money and change. You really want a past life reading? It's too expensive for you in your country. 80 times 4. Hmm. I give past life readings, but for 80 because it's a lot. Like it's a lot for the card. For me, it's a lot because like I have to channel things too. So um my sister has the saddest past life I've ever heard. Oh, okay, Leslie. She said she was a black man in England in 1790 where she was turned into a factory slave and killed when the owner had a temper tantrum. Wow. That is sad. JJ said he had a dream twice. The first wasn't as clear, but the second one was clear. Oh, so your past life came up in your dream. That happened to me too. I was trying to remember what past life it was. Oh, it was the that that tsunami dream. Oh, user, you're curious about your past life now. Leslie says she had a white wife and oh wow, she had a white wife and a mixed daughter who she had abandoned because of the threats. Wow. That is heartbreaking. That is a heartbreaking past life. Andrea said, I think I was a man in power. Really? Oh, Jake J. In a different dream, a few times I kept dreaming I was in Japan. Yeah, I had a past life in Japan too. I'm still trying to go back to Japan though, low key. Still trying to find my way back to Japan. Oh man. Is there any tips that you recommend regarding tapping into your past life regressions? I would say they have a lot of things on YouTube where it's like guided meditations into where you can regress yourself back into your past life if you're not too scared to do so. If you're too scared to do so, then like I said, I would recommend like finding a tarot card reader that can do past life readings or paying a hypnotherapist. I think the hypnotherapist is like the best because it could kind of guide you around your past life and it could kind of help you not soak in the emotions from whatever you might be experiencing when you're reliving that past life. So a hypnotherapist can be kind of pricey though. That's like on the 100, 200 side, but I mean like it's worth it because like you want to heal those things in this lifetime. So you can't keep on reincarnating. Um you're scared of it all. Why are you scared of past lives? To be honest, I used to be kind of scared of it too. When I first started learning about past lives, it kind of scared me because I thought like I was going to be dipped into this overly traumatic past life and I was going to feel everything. And you know what? I was really scared for nothing because none of that really happened. Like, if you say that you're scared while they're showing you it, like they know how to take you out of it and protect you to where you're not fully reliving the emotions of it. But yeah, but I mean, it's such a waste of time to be scared. Like, and then sometimes some of your past lives isn't as bad as you think they are. But you have to be like very, very open to what could happen. So you can't get hypnotized at all, but I want it to be. You can't get hypnotized. They have a whole bunch of like hypnotherapists and stuff that do that, that are like trained in regressing you to your past life. I actually wanted to learn that, but one step at a time. Right now, I'm learning channeling, so one step at a time. But I did wanted to learn how to regress people back into their past lives because I thought it was so cool. I was going to take classes for it and everything. Somebody wanted to ask me something. Who was that? Miranda says she thinks something happened between my father and I because I don't get along with him. Probably. Hypnotherapist in your city is very, very expensive. Yeah, like I said, hypnotherapists are very pricey. Very pricey. I would like I said in the 100 to 200 range. But like I said, if you really are serious um about healing yourself and feel like um you feel like you're worth spending that much money on yourself, then do it. But if you like just feel like you just can't do it or you're not confident in it or you don't really want to spend that much money on yourself, then there's other ways to find out what your past life is. Like I said, you can go to YouTube. There's a bunch of guides, like guides to regress you back to your past life, where you can just sit at home and do it yourself. Um, I can't even afford BTS merch. Me neither. So there you go. We're one and the same. Reminds me of when Monster X got hypnotherapy. I'm pretty sure Johanna Shonen really relive their past lives. Yeah, I mean, like you do. I mean, that's a great example with Monster X because you really do um, feel the emotions that you used to feel in that past life, and that does come up to the surface and it can be very emotional. But you know what, that's good that it's emotional, because crying is healing. You need to cry. It's a healing thing. You need to get that out of you. What do I think about Hosek and Youngi's relationship? I don't really have no major thoughts. I think they're cute. I don't have no major thoughts about the relationship. Um, There is a final reincarnation. What do you mean, Andrea? I really recommend tarot readers on Tumblr. She did a great past life for cheap. She did great. Is there a final reincarnation? What they mean, I think. Oh, you mean like when's your last life cycle? Um Let me see. I don't It's up to you, honestly. Like usually when you reincarnate into this life and you feel like you're an old soul, like when it's your when it's your last life cycle. Like you know, and this is how you know, because you start yearning not to be here anymore. Like you start yearning to be on the other side more than you are here, because you feel like you don't belong. You feel like, you just feel like you don't belong here. So like you kind of know that when you get that feeling, okay, this is my last life cycle. I need to come here. I need to complete what I need to complete. I need to learn to forgive, let go, complete all of these lessons, and then I'm done. I'm not coming back here. I learned everything I needed to learn. But a lot of that, I mean, that's the only way like that's your last life cycle. But if you come here and you don't feel like that, and you just feel like, oh, I'm just here, I'm living, I'm not really waking up, I don't really care, I'm just living life, then nah, this is not your last life cycle. But yes, there is a such thing as a last life cycle. And you stop reincarnating and you stop feeling the urge to reincarnate. The off topic, you love me. Thank you. I love you too. What was I going on about with hypnotherapy and reliving your past life? I think I was going on about yeah, really reliving those emotions, because I really think that's what they want you to feel, so you can cry that thing out and heal it, and also take away um the lessons that you need to learn from that. Or two, you get clear on what are you here to do? Like, what is your purpose here? You get clear on that also. But like I said, I also do past life readings. Mine's is like $80 for the past life readings, and I really do them for your own healing. I know a lot of people ask me to do them with BTS members, but I really do try to do it for your own healing, for your own personal past life. But yeah, I do those past life readings also for people who want a personal past life reading. Um, see, can you take your soul's Can you take your soul circle's karmic debts? No. A karmic debt is more like of what you personally have to work through. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Libra. I am a Libra. But yeah, you're responsible for your own karmic debt. Yeah. Karma is like a individual thing. You're responsible for your own karmic debt. But you should read more on karma and like actually understand what karma is, because people usually think that karma is like the cause and the effect of things, but it's not. Karma is not don't really work that way. Like people think that karma works like oh, if you do this and this is the consequence, and karma is not really like that. Leslie, oh, thank you for putting time and effort into this. You're welcome. I've been putting time and effort into a lot of things. Lord, that's how I feel. I've done so many personal readings this past 2 weeks. Like, I'm thankful for it, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot, but yeah. And then I've been trying to put time into my other channel, which is Awakening Among Us. It's like my whole pick a card reading. I've been trying to put some more time and energy into that because, like, man, I've gotten so many subscribers off that channel. Like, I'm so thankful and happy that I'm helping people on that channel with a lot. So yeah, I want to get some more videos on that channel and help some more people with their lives and everything, because I've been doing like a lot of like spiritual readings on that channel. So I'm so happy that I'm helping people. Um, what's my moon in sixth house? I have no idea. I just know that my moon sign is Leo. Do you have a certain age to do past life readings with you? Um, the only thing is, like, if you are below 18, then no, I'm not going to do the past life reading with you unless I get your parents' permission. But if like you're 18 and older, then I don't mind doing a past life reading for you. Um, oh, you're welcome. It's cool. I like these questions tonight. We're finally talking about past life stuff. Because on my other readings, like everybody goes to like BTS stuff. And I was like, but wait, guys. um, what I had a dream of a black and blue butterfly not leaving me alone and landed on my hand, and I was crying. All around me was a dark place, and it became a tattoo. Huh, interesting dream. Um, how do you know it's your moon? Because I had a good friend do like a chart reading for me. Not only that, like I had a good friend do a chart reading for me. She read my chart, and then too, I think I was playing around on different websites. You know how you can enter your information in, and they like give you your whole chart thing. So that's how I know I'm a Leo moon. You know, because you know you have your sun sign, your ascending, and then your moon sign. So yeah, that's how I pretty much discovered all that. And then, you know, my friend who read my chart, she's like, she's telling me what's this relation is to that relation and giving me articles and stuff to read. She pretty much forced it down my throat. And she knows I'm talking about her. She pretty much shoved chart reading down my throat. And I was like, I don't want to learn this. I don't understand it. This is your calling and thing. That's your calling. That's your thing, girl. That's you. You do charts. I don't do charts. I do cards. I don't know how to read charts like that. You could do it. Yeah, you can do a chart on astro.com. You recommend astro.com because cafe astrology is inaccurate. Really? Cafe astrology is inaccurate. Wow. I think I came across that site too. Was cafe astrology. I think I came across that site. I know this chat is really tame, but that's good. That's cool. That's good. That's cool. I mean, there's nothing really going on with BTS. So I mean, Because you remember when the comeback was coming on and the comeback was here and everything was all crazy. So yeah, I don't think there's it's like not too much going on. Like comeback is done. They didn't gave us everything that we needed to have. And don't they have a date for another comeback or something? Oh Lord. Can they just go in the back and sleep? But yeah, I think that's probably why it is tame. Not too much is going on in a BTS universe right now. They're just doing like little I like to call them I like to call them filler concerts. They're doing like little filler concerts. Oh yeah, I did. Somebody, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Tumblr, but it's not like I don't like it. I do like it. I kind of been waiting for this a long time. But people have been filling my inbox on Tumblr with questions. Thank you guys. I like that. Thank you. But they've been filling my box with questions on my Tumblr account. And one of the people asked me about RM's heart surgery. And at first, okay, so I've heard about this heart surgery rumor. I thought it was really a rumor. Because I first heard about it, at the beginnings of the whole BTS thing. I want to say back in 2014, 15, maybe. I heard about it and I kind of dismissed it because there was no receipts. The only receipt was that one tweet that girl had that says that, this guy is getting heart surgery and he's a really good rapper and this, that, and the other. And there's no receipts about the surgery. Like we didn't even get like somebody confirming it was a medical record that he actually attended the hospital, that he actually got the surgery. We didn't get none of that. And then too, when you get heart surgery, you have a scar on your chest. Has anybody seen a scar on his chest? Because I haven't seen any scars on his chest. So I just thought it was a rumor that had no ground. So I just kind of dismissed it and threw it to the side and didn't really review it. Like it will come up every now and again in the fan chats, about it, but I didn't think it was real. So this fan asked me about it and I just decided, well, let me do like a little mini reading on it to see if it's even true. So when I did the reading on it, I was like shocked and surprised that it actually really happened. And it pretty much was the catalyst to why he decided to kind of rebel against his parents and turn away from that and really go into rapping and follow his dreams and really go chase his dreams. So yeah, I was surprised too. I was like I did I asked the cards twice to be honest with you. I was like I asked the cards twice to be honest with you, but I think purposely the family wanted to keep that whole surgery under wraps because the whole healing process for that was very difficult for them. That whole thing was very anxiety ridden and difficult for them. So yeah, but yeah, I asked the cards twice. I was like, "Are you sure?" And I got like 2 yes cards. So I was like, it happened. It happened. I was surprised. Um yeah, that airport situation. Okay, y'all want to tell me what happened on that airport situation? Because I'm getting bits and pieces of the story with the airport situation. So, were they going to or coming back from? Because I only seen video clips of rude fans following them and stalking them. Like they were all up in their face, all crowding them at the airport. Like it was rude. And then I seen a clip where Tay just took out his phone and then just started putting it in their face, like, okay, back up. What is wrong with people? Like like okay, I understand you're excited to see them, but you got to act like that. And then two, it's like I really feel like Big Hit needs to hire more security. Like the fans shouldn't have been that close to them. Like definitely they need more security and some bodyguards. Like what is that's the thing that always like gets me with Korea and their celebs. They never have enough bodyguards. Yeah, Bangtan almost snapped at the airport because people shoved their phones in their faces. This is why they need more bodyguards because the bodyguards can get those fans because the fans shouldn't even been that close to them in the first place. Tay did not come to play a game. Look, Tay was about to start shoving people himself. The drama between BTS and playing fake love and stuff. Where did they land? Um, what is it? I hope Youngie finally heals once he meet his healer. Oh, talking about the past life with Youngie, yeah. Um, that's what I want to know. Where did they land? Oh, oh, she said these companies do stuff like this on purpose because they want the attention on these idols. People don't have to go through airports like this. I don't know how true that is, though, especially with big hits, since they really do play such a big role in actually protecting BTS. Andrea said there's a petition right now. What is the petition about? Yes, I always wonder why they never have enough bodyguards for no group. For no group, there's never enough bodyguards. Like they did the same thing to Girls' Generation, same thing to Big Bang, same thing to every group. Every K-pop group never have enough bodyguards. They even did that at EXO at one airport. Like it was crazy. True, they need those bodyguards that was yeah, they need the bodyguards that was in LAX. Yeah. And to come in and form a circle and push people back like K Army's decided not to take photos in the airports anymore. Is that really going to stop it? Because even though they're not taking photos, it doesn't mean that people is not going to bum rush them. And it doesn't mean that people is not going to stop swarming around them just because people is stopping not taking pictures no more. Oh, it was in Tapai for for that super concert. Okay. That's where they were landed. Tapai. Okay. Um the drama can be done without playing fake love at the WC. Not sure. Sounds cool though. Fans also needs to understand to keep boundaries and distance. Yeah, they really do need to understand that and get some self control. You sure all right, Jake? Get you some self control. You know what? It's really weird how fandoms are because when I was a part of the VIP fandom, like I would hear stories on like how well behaved they were, and they never crowded around Big Bang like that. Like I heard one fan account where they would actually sit outside their building and they would let the members of Big Bang come out and go to their car without even coming up to them, and they would let them get in their car. And I know that Taeyong would get into his car and he would drive out of the parking lot, but then he would stop, and then everybody would know to line up to his car and get autographs one at a time Nobody bum rushed him. Nobody thrusted the camera in his face. Nobody did all that. So it's just like it's just funny how and like I hear about good behaviors too with Shiny's fans. Like they're really calm. Like it's just I think it just really just depend on certain fandoms and the maturity of the fandom and all that stuff because some fandoms know not to rush them, and then some fandoms just don't care. They don't care, and they're gonna run, and they're gonna just be all over them. Um, Honestly, I've been so done with the immaturity of the fandom recently. So I've been done a long time ago with the immaturity of the fandom. Honestly, like there has been times where I felt like I really wanted to step back from the fandom and just be like, you know what, I'm just a BTS fan, not an army, like to be honest, because it's getting crazy. JJ, who needs superpowers? Bangtang needs superpowers. Top's eyes could potentially scare anyone, even though he's an I know, right? Top's eyes will scare anybody. Top just gotta look at you and you're like, okay. No, I get it. I get it. I'll move away. How long have I been a K-pop fan? I've been a K-pop fan since 2010. And I never left. I never left. What BTS need to be invisible when they need to be or fly out of the crowd. Man, you know what BTS needs? They need some super strong bodyguards. They just need somebody. They need a solid team of bodyguards, and they all need to just walk the whole airport like in a protected circle to the thing. My God. Yeah, I also think that some of the older groups have more mature fans in general because the fans are a bit older too. That's true. That's true, but then again, that's true, but then too, like even in their days when they were younger, like the fans didn't really bother them like that. They need a yeah, BTS really do need a private jet. You know what? You are right on the money. Let's write a petition for BTS to get a private jet. And then we have to worry about them getting bum rushed. We have to worry about all that. Look, that's what they need. They need 7-foot bodyguards that go to the gym. Yeah, they need a private jet. Can we get the petition for the private jet? Can we get a GoFundMe for their private jet? Can we start a GoFundMe for BTS private jet? I'm just playing. They're rich enough to have a private jet. They're probably not even going to invest in a private jet because they're putting too much money into BTS right now. They might get the private jet after the world tour, after they see how much money they made. Some people may stalk them on their own private jets. The only people that can stalk them on their own private jets is the staff. Yeah, the stewardess like trying to like low key take pictures, the pilot low key trying to take pictures. um how do their flights become so public? Because they take public jets, even though they might be first class, they still take flights that's open to the public. But yeah, they need a private jet. They really do need a private jet. Girl, you really try to calculate the money BTS made on this tour? Oh my God. The fans have become next level spies. They have because of that technology. Saucings take inside info and sell it. That's true. Yeah, the saucings in Korea are really, really bad. Really bad. Yeah, the saucings in Korea is I've heard so many dangerous stories off of them saucings. They almost killed people. They almost killed people. Yeah, they are really, really scary. It's like they trained to spy. Somebody is teaching them. Somebody's showing them the ropes of the spy game right here. I really feel like people think that if you're a celeb, like you're not human. I think they bother them because I think they really don't see them as human. Like when you get to a certain status and you're a celebrity, they really just think that they're not human at all. As if they owe them this. Personally, I don't know why they bother idols like that. I don't even know why they possibly think that they're leaving a good memory of them at all. And then too, like you gotta remember some of these saucings ain't all mentally all the way there. Like they might be suffering with some mental issues. So yeah, it is an obsession. They want attention, they'll do everything to get their idol's attention. Yeah, unfortunately, I think some saucings feel like that too. It's like an overboard thing. You know how like a normal person at a concert would kind of do something to get their faves attention and then they'll end it there. They're like, okay, I have my moment. It's done. Let me move on. No, not those saucings. The saucings need to have a moment forever. They need to have the attention like forever, ever, 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 ever. They don't care how they get the attention, bad attention, good attention. It don't matter as long as they have attention. What I think in Korea people feel like their lives are dead ends and boring, and they never grow out of their 14-year-old stage. Just a theory. Um, uh, I wouldn't say all Korean people, maybe some, but I wouldn't say all. I can imagine how hard it's going to be their lives when the guys have girlfriends and marriage or something. Um, if they could play if they play the political K-pop game right and wait until like they're 30 to do all of this marriage and dating stuff, because like that's when it's acceptable. I think they'll be okay. They'll be all right. I think people will leave them alone. But if they end up getting married sooner than 30, yeah, I could see that being chaos. I could see them losing fans. It's crazy to think that you'll be fine with getting negative attention. Like, honestly, I'd rather be ignored. Yeah, me too. It's crazy, but that's how people feel. Like any attention is good attention. They don't care if it's negative, bad, whatever. They want the attention. I can't understand how people just throw themselves at people like that. Yeah. Me either, but then like I'm kind of thinking like how your brain works. Like right, your brain gets addicted to things that are very pleasurable to you. So I feel like in their brains, it's they're getting some sort of pleasure, like an addictive pleasure, almost as if it's like a drug. And I really feel like the reason why they just keep doing it and keep attacking it and throwing themselves in front of somebody and all that stuff because it's like it's a rewarding some kind of center in their brain, and it's like they're not going to stop doing it because it's like I said, half of those fans don't have it up there. You need a psychological documentary. Hey Lexi, you just missed the Jin reading. That's it. We just been talking about the airport thing, and then we've been talking about we were talking about some past life stuff, and then we're talking about Saw Sings right now, like how crazy the Saw Sings and the spies and stuff are over there. Um, yeah, yeah, I think it's like a dopamine release addiction. That's what I really think it is. Think besides the immaturity of the fans has become so much bigger than the older group. Their fans are also over the top about them and they want to get close, right? Um, I believe the overexposure of BTS kind of causes that hysteria in fans and want them to be over the top and be excited and be all over them. So yeah. But this is my thing though. They were okay, so this is my thing, right? They were in South Korea, right? When they were getting mobbed and attacked, all right? So this is my thing, okay? So you guys in Korea has the most access to BTS. I mean, you can see them at concerts anytime you want. You can see them at fan meetings anytime you want, events anytime you want. There you can see them in front the big hit building anytime you want if they're there in Korea. I mean, and international fans, I'm surprised we're not the ones going over the top at the airports because we're like we don't know when we're going to see these guys again. You know, it's like a rare treat for us to see BTS. Like I'm surprised that we're the ones that are the calm ones. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't get why are you mobbing them because you see them almost every day of the week. And we rarely get to actually up close and personally see them. We don't even have fan meetings where we could sit down at a table and look them in their eyes and talk with them and say, hey, sign this for me and have a whole conversation. And they remember our face because we attend all the fan meetings. So I really feel like they need to be the most calmest, K armies need to be the most calmest, chillest fandom and go sit down and not mob them at an airport. Like, I don't understand. Do you think Bangtanallday take hurt and disappointment seriously? Like, you know, they always the martyr when it comes to Army, like Army do it because of love, like this, like that. Um, I feel like BTS does this thing. I think BTS does this thing because they're actually really strong individuals, more stronger than we realize. And I really think that they try to flip situations that hurt them or disappoint them into something good. So I think that's why they always say, "Oh, you know, I love you, armies. Armies do this because of love." Da, da, da. I think they always try to flip bad situations into something good, like all the time. And then like they're human too, like as you seen with Tay. Sometimes they do get tired of that. sometimes they get tired of it, and it didn't take speak out about it, saying, "Okay, y'all need to stop." Like he sent a tweet, "Okay, this ain't good when y'all doing all of this. Like, stop." Those fans in Korea also hoped. Oh, some of the fans in Korea also hopped on the same flight with them. Okay. It would be backwards, but surprisingly it isn't. I know, like it's crazy. Like why are the fans in Korea over the top and in the international fans we chill. We know how to give them space on the airport. Like I don't understand. Or bad energy. Yeah, they got psychic energy, but I don't think they're aware. I don't think some of them are aware they have psychic energy. And then you have to understand this about people. They don't know how to use the psychic energy or control it or how to use it to benefit them. Like, you're kind of like in the dark about your abilities, kind of thing, like that. We say shelling, also security is not coordinating the airport security when they are coming in. This will help a lot with the mob. You know what? That could be happening too. Like they're not telling. Is it that, or does like the Korean airport just don't care? It might be a whole culture thing in Korea. Idol obsession would be more common. International fans don't really mob their favorite celebrities. That's true. Well, not they don't mob their celebrities anymore. Let's put it like that because I don't know how young you are, but I lived in the time of Michael Jackson and he was getting mobbed. I think Janet Jackson was getting pretty mobbed too. So was Madonna. I don't know if you lived in those times, but they was getting mobbed. um, Let me see. As much as I would like to, oh, you got to go, Lexi. Good night. Um, Army's doing it for BTS because they love them. Can be an excuse for some to justify their actions. That's true. Yeah, it was a whole crowd of fans on the same flight. For a long time, I always worried about BTS getting a complex over some armies bending over backwards for them feeling like they should forever feel indebted to them and when they really shouldn't be. Yeah, I hope that's not what's happening. Um, what K or me see them in the streets and give them space. The craziness is at the airports. Why is it like that though? Like that's crazy. I don't understand. What I mean is does the airport breed craziness or something? Like does it have like something floating in the air and people breathe it in and they go crazy? I don't understand. Yeah, Bangtanallday should realize no one yeah, they don't owe anyone anything. Yeah. It's a crazy welcoming. Is that what we're doing? Is a crazy welcoming? But they wasn't even getting welcome. They were leaving out of Korea. I don't what are y'all doing? They're leaving out of Korea. Not only that, they recently just gave y'all a concert in Korea and been in Korea for the past couple of what for the month? Been in Korea for the past couple of months. Yeah, doing promotions. So y'all had an ample amount of opportunity to see them. Many people gave US armies ish for dropping a ribbon, but when K armies literally break airport doors and push BTS, no one cares. I know that double standard. It's an obsession. It's a crazy goodbye. I don't think BTS wants what they are trying to do as a group to be looked at badly. They also want K-pop fans to be seen in a certain way. Um, if they want their fans to be seen in a certain way, then why would you act so crazy at the airport? Anyways, you low key irked about everything at this point, girl. Me too. Maybe it's not so much K Army, it's just the general public who just got into them. Maybe it is. Maybe it could be that too. It could be the general public that got into them and they don't know the codes. They don't know what they need to do and not do, but still, like who has to tell you? Like just a basic human being etiquette. Like don't bum rush somebody, don't be all in their face, don't be like respect them. Okay, you can see them from a distance walking to the airport, like basic good human being etiquette. I don't understand. Some are not army, they do it for attention and post for the fans. um Sometimes I feel like BTS is too nice to us. They need to find a way to politely tell us off and get the point across. I think that's what Tay was low key trying to do. Tay was like, "Look, please stop." Yes, a lot of music stars back in the day did get mobbed. If you look back, name a few back, but what BTS's experience is like stuff compared to Beatles, Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, okay, shelling, okay. It's true, right? It could be just attention. I believe I forget about that. Yeah, I just think maybe there's a whole lot of new fans that just I don't know how to respect other human beings. I don't know. Do you think June will realize his spirituality in himself? The man claims himself to be um a secularist. Um I think that he's getting closer to realizing his own spirituality. I do think that he's getting closer to finally realizing it and finally opening up to that. BTS can't control their fans. They want to entourage the oh sorry, they want to encourage the positive energy, pull a Selena and calm the control the pull a Selena and calm the crowd, okay? A secularist, what do yeah, that's I don't even know what that is. They need to bring back the one manager that used to sling the fans 50 miles away. Look, they need bodyguards that be slinging these fans 50 miles away. Maybe Namjoon does know about this channel. Why do you say that, Jake J? Um, oh, that's what the secularist means is atheist? Oh. Can you tell me in what country was Namjoon in his recent past life? It was, Africa, Egypt. What a secularist means you don't believe in any religion and God, someone who don't believe in spirituality. Maybe BTS is one of the people talking in chat. I don't think so. I mean, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even that big yet. So I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, the cards told me yes, but I don't really think they're watching like that. I'm not that big. Um I was shaking in my boots when I thought they knew about this channel. Um my past lover was in the same country. Help me. Your past lover was in Egypt. You know it's a stretch. I don't know if it's a stretch because, like I said, every time I ask the cards, they tell me yes if they're watching this channel, but I don't know. I have a hard time believing the cards on that one. But hey, word gets around. I don't even know if there's anybody Korean that's like translating these videos. I don't even know if that's even happening yet. Um, Dumb A, if you want a personal reading, just email me at awakeningamongus@gmail.com. That's the only way I can help you. Um, I think they're going to come for the ship readings. They probably are going to come for those ship readings. But your channel could get recommended to them like it did for me. That's true. That is true. Maybe just Namjoon could be watching. All right, okay, all right, Jake. All right, I'm gonna let you have this. They watching the channel. They watching the channel. Jeez. Namjoon's Namjoon knows English, so he can. That's true. I personally don't think so, but it's fun to joke around about it. I personally How does soul link could happen in a soul circle? How does soul link? I'm sorry, Cookie. I don't understand. Cookie Savior. I don't understand what you're asking me. Oh my God, somebody saying hi to Namjoon. It makes you wonder what they believe in. I mean, they have predictions with greeting seasons and the fortune teller, so maybe they are curious and they got here. Maybe. Leslie, she wanted to sub you wanted to sub my videos in Spanish. You could go ahead. I know there is another country who's subbing my videos and they emailed me and gave me some love. I believe her name is Julia. She said her and her mom are watching me and subbing my videos in their language. I forgot what language it was. I forgot what country. I'm so sorry, girl. But yeah, that was a really nice email they sent. Like I really appreciate that email. Um, let me see. What am I reading? Oh, that's what I want to know. What is a soul link? What you say? I'm sorry, you mean like How does the soul circle get created? Um, to be honest with you, I really don't know. Dang it, I should have finished that book. Should have finished that soul book. Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know. All I know is that when you're born as a new soul, it's like, you take classes that prepare you for Earth and prepare you to reincarnate. And I guess within that classroom, you meet other souls that agree to reincarnate with you and on the Earth plane or in whatever lifetime. What I never did indulge about Cookie's past life. I remember I understand I can't look at that. I understand that I can't look at him. The real question is Namjoon's a black grandma in a past life. Namjoon was not a black grandma in a past life. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna tell you guys my Cookie past life thing. Man, it's tragic though. It's a tragic past life. The tea time brings in viewers, by the way. Keep doing that. To be honest with you, um, I might not be doing tea time for too much longer because I'm starting not to enjoy doing tea time. But let me talk about that later. So like normal school. Um, who would enjoy that in your position? Look at all that stress. Tea time is hard to control. Maybe that's what's getting hard for me. Like I want to control everything. And tea time is getting hard for me to control. Um it's hard for me to it's also hard for me on tea time is to control how I want to protect the boys. Like that's getting hard for me too. Um all right, okay, let me talk about my past life with Cookie. So, our past life with Cookie, okay. The past life with Cookie that's affecting me now in this life would be the one where this took place, I want to say at the end of the Renaissance period, somewhere in England because it was like he was a knight. He was like this knight. And what I learned about knights was very interesting. Like usually knights married into families that had land or that was like well off so they can protect, the land and the family or whatever. So basically, I guess my family was pretty much well off because I ended up marrying him. But since it was the end of the Renaissance period, what was starting to happen with knights was they were starting to join armies and become soldiers and not knights. And so when I married him, that's what happened. He got called to join a war, or whatever. And before he went off to war, he told me that if he was, to die in war, that he would send somebody to give me whatever bronze sword. I'm thinking that like they didn't really give me the backstory on how he got this old bronze sword, but I'm thinking it was like some kind of hand me down thing or some kind of cherished weapon for him. But he would say that the sword would be a symbol that he got, killed in battle. So, well, what they told me is like we were not married for long. We weren't married for long before he got called out into war, but we did love each other. We had feelings for each other, whatever. But he got called out into war, and then yeah, just somehow he got killed in battle. Like he made some kind of wrong move or moved too quickly or something, and he got himself killed in battle. And then while I'm waiting for him, then I get the bronze sword from one of the soldiers that was fighting with him. So I get the bronze sword, and I'm pretty much heartbroken. Like I'm pretty much distraught, and I never get over it. I never remarry, and I kind of just stay with my family. And so yeah, that's pretty much what happened in that past life. And I would say what's affecting me in this life from that past life is I have a lot of abandonment issues. I have a lot of abandonment issues. Yeah, that's pretty much ruined all of my relationships in this lifetime. Pretty much, I have sabotaged almost almost every love relationship. Like I've sabotaged like almost all of my romantic relationships. Also, they never lasted long. They've never reached past 3 months. None of my relationships ever reached past those 3 months. And yeah, I have like I'm always scared to get like, close to somebody because I'm always scared they're gonna like, go away. So yeah, I have some real tough abandonment issues. Probably why I've stayed single for like so long because of that. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's affecting my life. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened between me and Tim. What could Cookie messed me up? Yes, Cookie messed me up. You know the weird thing was like before I even knew I had a past life with him, like I said, I could not really stand looking at him for long periods of time. I always had a problem with actually looking at him. I'm just like, I just scroll, like I don't want to look at him. Oh my gosh. I sabotage with Tay and JK. Oh my god. But yeah, it was a hard picture him as a knight when they told me he was a knight. I mean, I think that's where he gets his little competitive spirit from too. So, um, so we was talking about tea time. Yeah, it was getting messy. Yeah, it was just getting so hard for me to control the information that was getting out there, and I had to like block some people, and it was getting too crazy. I wasn't enjoying it like I used to. And I'm still on the fence if I still even want to do tea time, and I really want to like focus on my other channel where I feel like I'm helping people more. Um, and then too, like I never really signed up to be like the Williams of like BTS. So yeah, I don't know how much more longer I'm gonna do tea time, to be honest with you guys. Um Lord, you're gonna take naps imagining, Jungkook as a knight? You know what? He looks similar to what he does now. He just had, like, really black curly hair. But he has the same build, though. He has that same build. Yeah, it was really weird. I have the biggest fear of abandonment. I don't wanna be lonely, so I feel like I have to hold people close to me. Yeah, I'm always pushing people away or keeping them at arm's length because I'm always scared that they're just gonna leave. Used to be a knight and a warrior, the boy is a machine of muscle and fighting and energy, yeah. I wonder that's why he probably incarnated in this life as just like a singer and a dancer, because even though it's still competitive, it's less violent. Oh my god. Do you still do live readings? Um, yeah, I'll still do the live readings if I have an idea for what I wanna do live, but yeah, I still wanna do the live readings. It was fun. You're cute too. What makes you happy? I feel like I met somewhere at a past life dream or the same dream all over again. Let me move this. Okay, now I can see. Um, nothing lasts forever. Yeah, T gotta die at some point. Yeah, we could do test time on Discord if you want to continue, but really don't do it if you don't want to do it at all. It'll create too much mess. Tea eventually gets cold. Yeah. I mean, and we're running out of tea. Like, we're running out of subjects. Like, we did everything. Like, everything that everybody was curious about, like, we answered those questions. Can we talk about JK with pink hair? No, we can't. We sure can't because I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. It never happened. It never happened. Discord on tea time? Oh, tea time on Discord. I don't even know how to work Discord. uh, does feeling strong connection with the person necessarily mean you played a role in one's past life? Yes, you could have. It's possible. Let's not talk about JK with pink hair too much. Oh, Chelsea, do you not like it? Because I don't like it. It never happened. JK with pink hair is bomb. In your opinion, JJ, in your opinion. Is it killing all of y'all? Good. I'm glad that, y'all are getting you know what? Imma let y'all have y'all pink hair time because I had my black hair time and I was loving the black hair and everything, and I got everything I wanted from this comeback, so Imma let y'all enjoy the pink hair. Y'all go enjoy that pink hair, but for me, in my world, it never happened. It never happened. They're going crazy in the comments about Jungkook's pink hair. Alright. So, anybody got any other, the red color reminds you, of a bath bomb? Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm about to go. So, anybody got any other, anybody got any other questions before I go? You're rooting for me to meet Jungkook in real life? Why? Jin shoulder. What about Jimin with an undercut? Look, I love Jimin with the undercut. It reminds me of the blood, sweat, and tears hairstyle, so I'm totally here for it. But he looks kind of tired. No, he looks kind of happy lately and not tired. Yeah, he does. Okay, so my Twitter, I have the Twitter, which is the Bangtang all day Twitter account. You could follow me there and you could DM me there. Also I have the Tumblr account, which is the Bangtang all day Tumblr account, which you can ask me questions and I can answer stuff on there. And then I have my other YouTube channel that is Awakening Among Us. And I have all of those links and all of my descriptions below on all my videos. But yeah, those are the 3 accounts that you can go follow me at. So I'm on there. Y'all can follow me there. I have that. Probably on my Awakening Among Us account, my YouTube channel. Probably gonna do some lives there, like do the pick a card readings live there too. Once I get up to like 1,000 subscribers, which I am almost there. So that channel is doing great. And yeah, anything else where I go? We're not gonna get on Tay Tay's hair. We are not gonna get on Tay Tay's hair. We're not gonna do this. Because that is my ultimate favorite hairstyle on him. And I think he low-key be watching this channel because he knew to try to get to me. So he decided he was just gonna make sure that his hair stayed long and he was gonna dye it blind. Get on my nerves. Anyways, I'm going. I am going. Is Namjoon doing well mentally? Yes. You thought you weren't going to like that hair. No. Okay. So I knew I was going to like that hair on Tay. Okay. I'm going. I'm leaving y'all. So I am going to go. So if you still want to talk to me, yeah, I'm on Tumblr and Twitter, and you guys can have a convo with me there. Jake J, don't get this started, Jake J. Don't get this started. I love all of y'all. Thank you all guys for all of your support, your love. You can yeah, subscribe to my channels. And thank you all for your love and support. And remember, I do personal readings and email me at awakeningamongus@gmail.com. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Good night, everyone. I love you. Thank you. Bye.